Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Recognize that the universe is the divinity embracing you, flowing into you with every breath. Feel yourself as part of its vast grandeur. And because you are part of its infinite body, you are the infinite. Ask anything of it and give it to yourself. For you are it. Enter its frequency and feel its divinity. For you are divine creation. Those whose frequencies are not aligned to its creation create false idols and bow to shadows. Welcome, I am C.S. Douglas, and this is Codex Æternum, the Rational Bible, a living work shaped in dialogue with the universe itself, revealing a phronopsychic reality, an intelligent and conscious cosmos unfolding through awareness, evolution, and self-expression.
This program is endorsed by Authorpedia, the world's only encyclopedia exclusively dedicated to authors, a living archive where writers and thinkers are immortalized through literature. Visit authorpedia.org and become part of our enduring legacy.
We remain within Chapter 5, The First Reckoning, and we now enter Section 5.2, The Disintegration of False Idols. A subtle shift moves through the world. What once appeared immovable begins to soften. What once inspired reverence begins to reveal its structure. The symbols that stood upon polished pedestals gradually release their hold on attention, and the collective gaze grows quieter, steadier, more discerning. Statues weather and lose their authority. Flags drift through streets without commanding devotion. Monuments stand exposed to time, memory, and understanding. People pass them with clarity, perceiving the hands that shaped them and the stories embedded within their surfaces. The great towers of finance release their mystique. The domes of politics soften into architecture. The robes of clergy become garments once more. Their influence rested upon belief, and belief now follows awareness instead of ceremony. A gentle withdrawal takes place. Attention returns to the present moment. Energy returns to the body. Obedience dissolves into discernment. The idols collapse through absence of participation as silence replaces worship. An old teaching moves quietly among gatherings. A priest once raised a temple to an imagined god. He fed it gold, incense, and praise. When the people turned their attention elsewhere, the god faded into memory, and the priest remembered life beyond the altar. Screens dim in influence. Actors release their authority. Narratives loosen their grip. The audience steps back into lived experience. The idols of beauty, success, and fame soften in the mind. Their forms dissolve into symbols of pursuit and pressure. Their promises reveal the weight they once carried. Communities begin to reshape their environments. Streets receive new names. Walls receive new colors. Stories shift from conquest toward meaning. Markets lose their enchantment. Brands return to objects. Logos release their spell. The collective perception matures. Voices that once proclaimed certainty fade into quiet rooms. Language returns to its source. People speak with clarity shaped by experience. Old slogans release their authority, and new expressions rise from lived truth. Symbols that once upheld corruption transform into reflections of irony and learning. Figures of dominance become lessons. Power sheds its costume. Homes clear themselves of hollow relics. Families gather around shared fires. Children receive stories shaped by spirit and connection. The constructs of separation loosen. Identity returns to shared origin. Memory reconnects humanity with its common source. Where gold once commanded attention, stillness now holds space. Where stone once claimed permanence, life returns in living form. The fragments of false idols settle into dust, and the people rise with light in their eyes, carrying awareness instead of chains. And as this disintegration completes its quiet work, another movement begins to form beneath the surface. In the next episode, we enter Section 5.3, the Betrayal Within Their Ranks, where the structures of corruption begin to fracture from their own tension, where alliances loosen, where secrecy turns inward, and where the unraveling accelerates through internal collapse. Remain present, remain attentive. The reckoning continues.